Good morning from an overcast Sunday at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA. Got in late last night after coming from Valencia and Magic Mountain. Still no wallet. And I got to shout out Jesse at the Universal Sheraton. Gave me the full Hollywood welcome, told me I'm a star. I've got a great face, alternated between calling me sir and dude, which I appreciated, and also kept using words like changeola or the sitch. So yeah, I'm in Hollywood and Jesse's cool, and we're here for early entry. So early there's no other cars here, but gonna mess up Super Nintendo World today. Gonna look at some merch there. Gonna look at some merch for the 60th anniversary of the studio tram tour. Might even make it to Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. Might even make it to the horror shop. I'm thinking we're maybe looking at a few videos, but we'll see how we do. And I have confirmed with security I am the first person here. It's about an hour till early entry starts, so we'll make it count. I was first at this park, I want to say 1998, because it was a year before Islands of Adventure opened. I actually got to ride the Jurassic Park River Adventure here before it opened on the East Coast. So that was a little bit of a flex. Dad was here for business. I love this park. I love that it's a real working studio. I love the backlot tour. So yeah, here to party. Let's see what we can do. Peak merch in the Peak Merch Mecca. Do they still say Mecca? If not, I apologize. Let's go. Alright, Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge was awesome. I'm in the Mario Kart gift shop now. Really eyeing the Super Nintendo World merch. Look, it's not fancy, but it's location specific, which anyone who's seen my part of the channel so far knows this is a big thing I like. And it's simple. It looks like they've got some shirts, water bottles. They don't look like a brand water bottle, but they do look insulated. Nice mugs. I really like the sign a lot too, and some sort of insulated coffee cups. So that's the logo stuff. I'm still looking for a pin. Stay tuned. Alright, we've got some pins. It looks like all the main characters have their own Mario Kart pin with some posters, so that's cool. Let's see what else we can find. Yeah, these are my jam. Look at that. We got Super Nintendo World hitting the question block. Let's see if I can get a better shot of this for you. Definitely getting this now. Oh yeah, I love it. And it looks like we've got your girl Peach there too. There she is. Luigi, everybody's favorite brother. There's Luigi. And then you got these kind of dedicated character pins too. Nice pin spread here in Super Nintendo World. This racing shirt's for someone. I mean, probably a cool kid. I don't know. What do you think? And they've got a lot of the cool signs from the game, sort of motor sports racing themed, but in the Mario universe. So these are stickers. A lot of these tin signs are cool. There's no shell. There's a bunch of them. There's a banana one around here too. There's the Mario Kart sign. It's just hard when you're flying to find the space for all this in your luggage. They've got a nice little Bowser line too for those feeling sinister. Belle and Sebastian would love this collection. Yeah, not much of it's speaking to me, but we'll keep looking. I definitely got one of those pins, so. Now, my car did beat Bowser's team, so I feel pretty good about getting this Universal Cup. Those who've played Mario Kart know, but you get different cups for different circuits. Or I guess the circuits are called cups, but this one's exclusive to the park, so it does check all the Peak merch boxes, and it's probably coming home with me. So, what is discipline, I ask you? Unclear. Peak merch. And here are all the other cups. So you got the star, mushroom, special, there's the shell, and the fire flower. These are great. I mean, for the right person. Again, I won't wear them, but they do have the logo of the ride at the bottom, so let people know you didn't get this at Target, you know? This may be the only representation of my buddy Shy Guy in the whole friggin' land. Justice for Shy Guy. Shy Guy will have his day. The people will know Shy Guy deserves all the love. Shy Guy deserves the world. Oh, but look at this theming, by the way. This is just a gift shop. I mean, come on. Six Flags, time to step it up. You got that Cedar Fair money now. The collectible character figurines are kind of cool. This piranha plant dances. There's your boy Mario. See, I'm doing it again. But it's really Chef Toad, I think, who's the star. Chef Toad in the universe is the head chef at the Toadstool Cafe. They're really hard to get reservations to land a specific dining establishment. So you can get this figure instead. If you can't get in to eat a $10 or drink a $10 squash soda, there you go. And this is the Mario Kart popcorn bucket. It's pretty sick, honestly. I'm not gonna get it because I'm not gonna eat that much popcorn today. I do hear there's a banana breath popcorn for the 60th anniversary of the tram tour I am looking for. So we'll see. The other popcorn bucket is the Superstar popcorn bucket, also 40 bucks. Actually, I think the Mario one's more. This one lights up. I just think, look, these popcorn buckets are a slippery slope. You collect them, what do? You get your own bookshelf? What does that look like for a grown man? These are the questions I ask myself on a daily basis. And you know, sometimes it's a struggle. So I will probably not be getting a popcorn bucket today. And trust me, the Woody Woodpecker driving the tram for the 60th anniversary, that one's pretty damn tempting, but gonna make the most of this early hour in the land, and I'll check in soon. Maybe it's just me, but it's always interesting to see what different merch parks have of the same similar attractions. So the Jurassic World ride, river ride at Universal Studios Hollywood, which started off as the Jurassic Park River Adventure and opened before Islands of Adventure even opened, has since been transformed into a full Jurassic World attraction. And yeah, they don't have a lot of specific Jurassic World Universal Studios Hollywood stuff, but that's okay. I'm gonna take another pass and see what I can find. This is cool though, some props from the Jurassic World film courtesy of Universal. Oh, and the Lost World. So these are like facsimiles used in the movie. Look at that, whatever that is. Looks like dinosaur skin. That's pretty cool. How's that for gift shop theming? So I don't see a lot of the Jurassic Park anniversary merch, but I do see this. Still pretty neat, still pretty cool. I dig it. And for the person who has everything, or $1,225, a signed Jeff Goldblum piece with, I guess it looks like a film prop or a replica in there. They're selling a lot of collectibles here, as a matter of fact. Oh, that's cool. The canister from the first one that they smuggled, that Newman smuggled out the DNA in or whatever. $550 for a cryogenic canister replica.
But I don't know.
Signed cast frame, pretty cool. Truck. I got some neat stuff here. Only $750 for this Fallen Kingdom deluxe statue. You really gotta love Chris Pratt to spend $1,650 on this bad boy, but somebody's gotta be doing it, right? And ooh, this Smilodon Populator statue is only $925. They call him the Smilodon, but he don't look smiling to me. Thank you, I'm here all week. Not really though. In fact, I hope I'm not here all week. I hope I can get on the plane tomorrow. Peak merch? I'd say so. Peak merch to someone. Okay, so this year marks the 60th anniversary of the Universal Studios studio tour. This was really the first time that any working film production studio let visitors and spectators on the back lot, so it's kind of a big deal. They've really gone all out with the merch, as you can see. Classic move, the coolest graphic is only in youth sizes, but let's take a look, you know, with the understanding that some of this stuff is pretty tacky and some of it's pretty cool. Alright, this is the infamous 60th anniversary popcorn bucket featuring your boy Woody Woodpecker, styled after a glamour tram. These were the trams, the styling of the trams that they originally used when it premiered, and they brought back some of the wraps for for the anniversary. So that's super cool. This is a great popcorn bucket, and it would be peak merch. I'm not going to show you because it'll blur, but Woody moves, the wheels turn, and Woody moves in the driver's seat. He also does this classic noise. I think the only reason I'm not going to get it, first of all, bulky to carry home. You've heard my spiel on popcorn buckets. This would rise to the top, but look at the graphic of the people. It's just kind of like a sticker stuck on there. I've seen a bunch where it's peeling off already and it's just sitting. Let me see if I can actually make this move for you. So that's really the issue for me. But there's Woody like driving. It's pretty sick, honestly. This one's tough, but I think, you know, sometimes the process of filming and talking about these things is edification enough. I don't need to own it all. I have an Avengers Endgame popcorn bucket from when that premiered in IMAX. I have a sipper. I got a mushroom fire flower sipper. I'll show you that later. And I got Donald Duck as candy corn at Disney once. I think I'm good. I am probably going to get this decal sheet, though. I can put one on my water bottle, put one on my car. It's $12. Got a lot of the same graphics, and it's pretty sick. So, you know, you find your thing. They went all out, though, with this merch, as I'll show you, and there's something for sort of every price and every taste. So, honor film history and theme park history at the same time here. The 60th anniversary of the Universal Studios studio tour. Yeah, the colors are pretty candy striped to go with the styling of the old glamour trams, so not really my scheme, unfortunately, but I do like the all aboard graphic, and they kind of made it a postcardy. You know, Universal's actually its own city, so they made it Universal Cities all over the branding. I did get this mug, where is it? There it is, with Jaws on one side, Universal City on the other. It's a giant mug. This one definitely had to come home with me. There's Bruce. Is the shark's nose bloody? It looks like it to me, but some people think it's just the styling for the color. They've also got backpack. I think that's $50. A throw pillow. It's kind of cheap looking, so I'm not getting it. That was tempting. Shirts. This one's pretty nice, actually. Shirt's a hard maybe. Drinkware. Beach towel. I'm telling you, they think of everything. And this is something they used to do a lot more in Japan, but Universal's been picking it up. Those are chocolates, and these are lollipops. I forget the term in Japanese, but there's this culture of bringing snacks to give to somebody after you come back from a vacation, and Universal's been leaning into that a lot more. Also, people still collect socks a lot, so if you collect socks a lot, that's something you can make happen too. But yeah, it's a nice collection overall. I got the mug, and I got some pins that I'll show you too. Yeah, these enamel pins were $19 for 3, and I think they're the coolest thing here. You got the tram, you got a classic logo, and you got your boy Woody. I say your boy kind of colloquially whenever there's a mascot who people identify with, but there he is, Woody Woodpecker himself. A few other pieces I'll show you now too. Bucket hats. There you go. Everybody needs a good bucket hat, right? I guess. And I did add this to my collection too. I have a shelf in my tchotchke cabinet for transportation ride vehicles. So I've got Mickey and Minnie on the People Mover at Tomorrowland and MK. I've got Rocket and Groot on the Guardians coaster. I've got the Ratatouille vehicle, the monorail, a couple other ones, and excited to add this to the collection. I don't collect like buses, like the Disney transportation buses. There's toys of those. I think that's where I draw the line, but this is cool. It is weird to me that they made this toy and didn't just make it of the Glamour Tram itself, so I might leave it in the packaging, because the packaging has the branding on it. But either way, peak merch, baby. There it is. To me, at least. Again, your mileage may vary. The Letterman style anniversary jacket, if it wasn't in cream color, I would totally get it, because I love these jackets. In fact, I'm wearing a Halloween Horror Nights jean jacket right now. I don't think they all say Laura. I think that's just for the display here, which itself is a giant glamour tram, but yeah, cream ain't looking good on this pasty, dude, you know what I'm saying? They also have these kind of bootleg Stanleys. I think they're $40, but you got Woody Woodpecker on them. They got a nice lid, and they'll definitely keep your stuff cold, so really options for everybody. You got the 60th logo on the back there too. And it's a little blurry, but I just love that Universal's doing this. What would peak merch be without a focus on the merch of the old tchotchkes that Universal's kind of lovingly put on display here in their main gift shop? Oh yeah, that would go for a pretty penny on eBay, wouldn't it? Universal City. Yeah, it's cool that they brought some of that phrasing back. I mean, it's still technically a city. I saw some fellas from the fire department on the way down on the tram tour earlier, which was awesome, by the way. They brought back Earthquake, the big one, an old classic attraction, and they took us to Courthouse Square where they filmed Back to the Future. I'll be putting some of those photos on my other channel, on my other Instagram channel. So yeah, oh, I love this. This is so nice. Look at this, a tour of Universal Studios. Very cool. I love E.T. so much. I hope the E.T. adventure at Universal Orlando never leaves. Rumor is Spielberg hopes so too, and it's part of his contract with the park, but they brought a lot of this merch out for the 40th anniversary of the film, and it's still in pretty good supply. I gotta look at that stage pass down there. I think that's just a photo frame, but lots of plush. I'll walk you over here. I'm steadying the camera. Yeah, lots of plush. Hannah calls this casting couch E because he's in a robe. Yeah, I don't make the rules. Very cool. The classic retro glasses they brought back with their retro collection a few years ago. E.T. glass is the best. The Loungefly is really nice. It's him in his basket. That's it's like $82. It says they have a wallet. I'm gonna ask about that because if they do, I might have to make that happen. Stay tuned. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Metal Earth E.T. I heard these are pretty hard to assemble, so I'm not gonna play with it, but oh yeah, and I saw this E.T. snow globe too for the 40th. I was talking to somebody actually at a work thing this week about snow globes. You collect them and then they get all yellow if you leave them in the sun too much. So there's this thing families do where they'll be like, okay, we're a family, we collect one type of merch, we hand it down to our kids, but if they pick the wrong type or it's not well appointed, you don't really have an heirloom there. So I think snow globes are cool. I own a few myself, but I also don't think they're always sustainable. And also you can't travel with them in carry-on. A lot of people don't know that. They contain flammable liquids, so TSA will make you trash it. Something to think about. But yeah, this ET merch is all pretty cool. Indeed, he will be right here. God, I love ET so much. What a sweet, sweet alien. And a friend, if you think about it. It's crazy how much better themed the Springfield in Universal Hollywood is than ours back in Orlando. I mean, even this hot dog cart, Spuds, reference to when they rebrand Santa's Little Helper and he gets that deal with Duff. I mean, so cool. Ice Cream Parlor, Phineas Q Butterfats. A lot of these shops are just kind of like sight gags in episodes, and they really went all out here. It makes you kind of nostalgic too, because the Springfield in Orlando is rumored to close for a Pokemon area. So you think about all this stuff, and this is a nexus point, this Springfield, to the lower lot where Super Nintendo World, Transformers, Mummy, Jurassic World are. I hope this sticks around for a while. King Toots music store, famously next to Moe's in the show, so they actually got the locations right too. It's kind of amazing. It's kind of amazing. But let's take a look in the Quickie Mart and see. They tend to just have generic Simpsons merch here. I do see Homer out there meeting and greeting. And then there's this nuclear power plant facade I'll come up and show you. Pretty dope. It meltdowns every few minutes, or if a kid presses the red button. Pretty cool. All right, let's take a look in the Quickie Mart here. Oh, actually, hold on. I think it's going off. Yeah, it used to have smoke effects. Paring back. Budget cuts, am I right? I do like these keychains. I've got one in the past, and the only reason I'm not getting one is because the names rub off. They're not engraved, they're kind of just printed. But a little fun fact, and if it were better made, would be peak merch, is something I'm about to show you, so get ready. So it looks as though they're all out. These are blank, but I want to show you this. Bort. They do sell Bort keychains, and this is a reference to when they go to Krusty Land, and when Bart's mad that they don't have his name, which they do have here, by the way, or at least they carry it. So, I don't know, it's just kind of funny because, oh, there it is, Bart. Yeah, it's just kind of funny because he says, Bort? Who's Bort? And then 2 people named Bort are in the store at the time. Oh, it looks like they have Eat My Shorts, too. Yeah, so they're getting into the catchphrases with these, but if these names were engraved, this would be peak merch. It's Krusty Land, it's ride specific, it's a great gift idea. Shame it's not better made. Now, I've graduated from this portion of my t-shirt wearing career, but I love this Krusty Land t-shirt. This is a specific one. If it weren't on a weird material, I'd call it peak merch, but look at that. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's Duff Gardens or Itchy and Scratchy Land where Bart sees the Bort keychains. I don't know. Or Bort license plates. I gotta fact check myself, but yeah. Krusty Land, baby. While I'm here in City Walk, I'd be remiss to not at least talk about the weirdest Universal creation outside of the parks, the Steampunk Chocolate Savory Feast Kitchen, Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium. Let's go look at the gift shop, and I'll tell you a bit about the backstory, and we can see what they've got. So, not sure if it's making it in the video, but I just heard from Penelope and Jacques. Penelope is a woman searching the world for her parents, who are adventurers, and she set up these chocolate emporiums because they love chocolate. And she came home after her extended trip one day, and her parents were nowhere to be found, and they just left a note for her, according to the lore, saying, "We will find you wherever chocolate can be found." So you can get this $90 hot air balloon. I wouldn't call it peak merch, but you can certainly get it and treat it as a beacon, hoping that Penelope finds her parents. You could get this steampunk stiletto for $80 as well. Let's see what else we can find. Maybe you'd prefer this steampunk jewelry box with lock. It's only $59. Compared to some of the other collectibles here, that's a steal. Just saying. Still not peak merch. Not peak merch. This is listed as Steampunk Chimpanzee Scholar, and it's $74. You know, for the steampunk who has everything, I suppose. Why not? Alright, steampunks. I'll give you this. The octopus trinket box is pretty sick. Now, is it $94.95 sick? No. But it's cool. It is cool. So there used to be a Classic Monsters dedicated gift shop here in the parks where they're building the Fast and Furious coaster, and now it's called Production Central, and it is in City Walk. But they've got all the Classic Monsters represented. It's really good to see my boy Gilman, the creature himself, have his own section. When I started coming to the Universal parks as an adult, there was no Creature from the Black Lagoon merchandise. My theory was that it was a licensing issue, because all the other monsters were well represented, like a merch licensing, but I know that doesn't make sense. Universal owns the IP, so I'm not really sure what the issue was, but in any case, look, we got plushies now, we got hats. I picked that shirt up already. I love it. Posters, shot glasses. This trucker hat's pretty handsome, if I say so myself. Doesn't say Universal on it, though. So, this little plush Gilman. Pretty cute, right? Face only a mother could love. We'll see. We'll see. Could also get a mummy hand with a scarab ring for $375. This is sick, though. The Creature from the Black Lagoon fossilized hand. I think they pull this out of the lake, or the lagoon, I should say, at the beginning of the film. That's only $120, so I don't know. Pretty cool. Well, it's been fun, Alfred. Do people call Hitchcock Alfred? I don't even know. But anyway, I've just touched the nose and the head, because I forget which one is tradition, of Alfred Hitchcock's bust here. All the vloggers seem to do it every time they come. Now I have their germs to commemorate a great day at Universal Studios Hollywood. It's been real, California, and I hope to leave because that will mean that the airline let me on the flight despite my lost wallet. But this has been Just for Peak Merch, and we'll see you real soon.